Hello everyone, welcome back to Naked Handmade YouTube channel. Today I just want to share with you how I made this beautiful Bubu gown with a yoke and a round neck. You can see that here. This is the back body. It's very beautiful, just like the front bodies. You can see how it looks. If you're interested, I would like you to join me on this and let's achieve this beautiful gown together. Once again, you're welcome to my channel. I appreciate you for being here with me. I want to share with you how we can use two fabric at the yoke part. So let's get there. The material for this is the Ankara material. The next one is the Georgette fabric. I think it's the cotton part of it. And here is the soft lace that we'll use. Is the lace I'll use and combine the yoke part of it. You can see how beautiful and transparent the yoke is. Very neat, beautiful, and that's why I decided to join these together, merge it for me to give the design. Then this is the cord lace. I will use this cord lace to design the round neck of the yoke. I folded my fabric into two to make it 4 pieces. The length I'm using for my gown is 62 inches. You can see my table is small, some part of it is out. So I'm gonna measure it first. Half of my shoulder is 8 inches. Here I'm marking the width of 4 inches. If you want your own to be expand more, you can extend to 5 inches width. And here is the front neck depth of 4 inches as well. Then the back neck depth is 2 inches. I'll connect it in a round form. The next one is where my shoulder stop. I have to measure my sleeve length of 10 inches. I'm adding 1 inches there, the allowance, okay? Here is my sleeve opening on fold is 9 inches. Then I added 1 inch there for the allowance. Connect the line in a straight line. I have to go in there by 1 inch to give that curve there. Here at the center front, I measure it like so. Stop at the sleeve part. I'm going to put the same measurement at the hem part. I have 18 inches there. Now I'm going to input it at the hem part, adding 2 inches seam allowance to connect it like straight line. I've measured it. I'm inputting the 18 inches plus 2 inches like I said. I'll add the 2 inches there. When I'm done with that, I have to come up by 2 inches as well and connect it like a slant curve. I'll stop at the center where my arrow is pointing. I extend the line to the sleeve part like A-line dress. The next one, I'll give the curve at the sleeve and go ahead and start cutting. Getting to the hem part, you can see how I'm uncurving trying to cut out the where I came up by 2 inches and stop at the center, okay, to avoid sharp edge. The next one, I cut this off camera, the back neck depth first, then I have to cut the front neck when I open it up, okay, and notch the two shoulder. Open it like this. Here is the back bodies, here is the front body. At the center there is the shoulder line. I notch it already and mark it with chalk. Here let's go ahead and cut and mark what I'm marking right now is the round measurement for my yoke, which is 5 inches. I'm taking all around, and then before I cut it out I have to go in by 0.5 inches, okay, so I don't want to get short of anything there, so I have to move inward a bit by 0.5 inches before cutting, but I'll show you that when I post my video. You can see that When I'm done with that, I have to label the back part B and front part F, okay, for me to indicate that as soon as I cut it out, I'll be able to know the each one. And when I cut it, I have to notch the parts, okay. It's necessary that I do that. I'm notching that part, the front and back, the shoulder part side. You can see that I'm replacing the 0.5 inches all around for the one we're going to use at the base for this yoke. We're not going to use the Ankara part. We're going to keep that aside, okay. Then I have to open it up and transfer the what I labeled there, the front part and also the back side. Is necessary so you can be able to indicate front and back to avoid mistake. Here is the shoulder side. Go ahead and cut. Now we're not gonna use this Ankara part and transfer the notches, and we'll have to keep it aside. The next one is to bring the lace part. I'm gonna use this lace fabric and cut just like this circle, like this yoke part. I'm gonna place it like so. You can see that this will be the base part of it, okay. I'm showing you where I label it. I have to place it this way, go around and stitch all round, and also stitch the middle part. I'm done stitching that. You can see how neat it is. They are now one piece now, very beautiful. Now I have marked the parts for the front and the back. I'm placing that the way and how I notched it, okay, and go ahead and stitch it all around. I've done stitching that. I use the bias tape, which I'm showing you. If you have a weaving machine, go ahead and weave it for neat finishing. I use the bias tape. I also trim the sleeve part of it. I measure the neck unfold, is what I'm showing you now, and times it by 2. Fabric for the same color for the base. We're going to use it for the round neck part. I've measured that, placing it in a form of bias form. I'm marking the width of this 4.5. When you open it up, it will be 9 inches. Okay, it's unfold. I'm marking the width of my collar, the round collar, 4.5 inches. When you open it, it will be 9 inches. Go ahead and cut like so. You can see that I'm placing the lace fabric that I'll use to merge them together like so as one piece. Before joining them together. Now the next one is the cord lace. Is a thick one. I like the pattern. I want to use the pattern as to all round the neck yoke, okay. Like I said, you can see how I'm going to place it. If you have a tree, go ahead and use it for your own. I really like this cord lace. It gives me what I want. So go ahead and cut the excess and join them together. Here, let's go to the machine and show you what I did. I've done it already for two pieces together. The next one, I'm going to place this the round collar. I'm going to stitch it this way. The next one, I have to open it up this way. But let me slow it down. This is how we're going to merge it together. The wrong side facing the wrong side like so. And when you're done with that, you go ahead and stitch the opening part of it all around. And the wrong side, we're going to open it and stick this round collar inside of it like so. And go ahead and use pin to pin it all around like so and start stitching that. We are done with the stitching of the collar part, the round collar. You can also use a weaving machine and for the inside for neat finishing. You can see the cut lace, how it appeared neatly at the collar part. I've stitched the two sides and also hemmed the down part. So we are done for this tutorial. If you find my tutorial helpful, please share my video. Thank you so much for your time. I'll see you next time on my next video. I'm still making handmade. Bye bye for now.